Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and I'm back here in my NHL 16 Be a Pro goalie mode. And I'm back with the Nashville Predators after about, I just looked at the games, how many games I played. It was like 7 or 8 games, I don't remember. Playing with the Milwaukee Admirals, they finally called me back up. I had about like a 91% save percentage and about 2.3 goals against average. So I played really well. You can see my evaluation period too has been very good. Faced a lot of shots. Sadly, I can't go over the games I went over, but I can show off now where I ended. This was my last game with Nashville, 6-0 shutout win against Florida. And then after that, I got sent down, so we won, lost. It's great. Won, lost. And we're on a 2-game losing streak, heading in against Minnesota at home. And we're just a little bit away from the All-Star break. I don't expect to make the All-Star game at all, as I only have 16 games played in the NHL level, 10 wins, 328 saves, 899 save percentage, 2.516 goals against average, and 2 shutouts. So those shutouts are both mine. My first 2 of my career. The shutout I had in the AHL was a simulated game, so sadly wasn't really mine. Everything seems to be normal here. I don't think anybody's injured at the moment. So we got a healthy team. I know last episode was a bit of a concern for me with my team scoring goals because I tweaked the gameplay settings. But so far, after playing a few games, my team came up with a few 3 and 4 goal games. So far, I'll show off again. I'm keeping my base settings pretty much, but I switched the injury occurrence to even, back to default. That way it's just whatever happens. I felt like the more injuries made it more realistic because there is a lot of injuries in the NHL, but I'm going to just stick with this, have an injury every now and again, and so on. And then the goalies, I bumped the CPU up a notch. It was down here. I bumped it up here, so I'll probably get less goal support, but I've been playing really well lately. Make sure that's saved. And with how I've been playing, I think I can start winning games more often. I don't need as much goal support. And with how my defense has been, the defense was not too great in the AHL level, but I still came through with some really good games. So I might actually do better here on the NHL level. I don't know if they're gonna. No, they're not gonna mention. We are tops in the Central. I'm not sure. I think Edmonton might be the top team in the Western Conference. But Nashville, my team, has been doing really well, and I want to stick with them the rest of the season, and I would love to have the chance. Wow, we're actually 4th in the league, and LA is ahead of us too. But I want to be that starter for the playoffs. Barring a huge collapse, Nashville is going to make the playoffs. Not terrible numbers so far, but I need to get that save percentage higher. So far, I've been really in a groove this season. I have not been really allowing those huge goal games. I did have a few before my first shutout. I had a couple like 6-goal games. So, hopefully, I'm just trying to cut down on those, and hopefully I can continue to do that. The most goals I've allowed in the past, like, 20 games or so has been 4, which is solid. Now, my wonder is if the gameplay setting change that I made is going to affect the NHL level more differently, but Philip Forsberg has proven me wrong right here as I'm trying to explain it. I was wondering if we were going to have trouble scoring at the NHL level, but already on the board. Great pass in front by Joe Pavelski, who has really thrived as our #1 center. And Forsberg gets open right in the slot and just roof set. So barely a minute in, and we have the 1-0 lead against our division rival Minnesota Wild. So I don't know if I've had a division game this season. This is only, I think, my third or fourth episode that is an NHL game. That's going to be a penalty. Dang. I don't know who I've faced in these episodes at the NHL level, but I need to get more division games in. A lot of times I don't really plan out, and then I'm just like, okay, I've gotten enough games, or okay, I need to record an episode now. But oh well, and we're offside. James Neal leading the team in points. He's got about a point per game, but we got a bunch of guys right around there. We are getting scoring up and down our lineup. And, great glove save by Dubnyk. Our scoring has dropped off a little bit since I got sent down. It was like 3.7 goals per game. It dropped down to 3.5, so it's probably going to steadily drop now since I changed the gameplay settings, which is good. 3.7 was a bit high. If we had some teams that were closer to us, maybe that would be fine. But I think we'll be good now. It'll be nice competitive games. Oh, just could get that. James Neal couldn't feed his pass through. I'm not going to be able to get that in time. I'd be so happy to be with this defense again. The AHL defense really got me annoyed. There's no way I'm getting that either. Although it did slow down a little behind the net. I hate it when they slap it down. But I had last episode, which was the turnover in overtime. I also had a turnover that I passed to a defender. He turned it over, and they got another goal off me when I couldn't get back into the net. It wasn't a game winner, but it was annoying. And yet, after all that, I still had a 91% save percentage. So Minnesota killed off the power play. Also, I know players now. Ooh, save off Koivu. I can throw that out. Oh, Shea Weber took a big hit. Don't can't say that very often, probably. Shea Weber's the one dishing out the hits usually. Getting some good shots on. Dubnyk's getting a few saves here and there. Boy, the Central Division, packed every year, just close and tight. The Avs have been playing really well lately. In real life, I'm referring to. Actually just beat the Blues, and we'll be facing the Predators. So actually, they will have already faced the Predators, I think, by the time this episode gets out. I'm recording this ahead of time, so I don't have to rush to get it out and have a late upload like last episode. Ooh, another great glove save by Dubnyk. Well, hang on. I can't wait for the All-Star game. I don't know how the general feel is about it, but it sounds freaking awesome with the 3v3 format. And the Central Division is so stacked. I fear for the teams that have to face all that firepower. I mean, Patrick Kane, Jonathan Taves, I think, was on there. Vladimir Tarasenko. Just, it was just scary. And I just can't wait for that. That really seems like they might have figured out a good all-star game format. Now, I don't know if the all-star game is actually playable on this game, because I was simming through my goaltender GM, and it didn't ever pop up an option to play the all-star game. Oh well, I hope if I make it as a shut up high. I hope if I make it and be a pro that I can play in it. I want to play in it. I don't care. Like, this is a video game. They can hit and check and do all they want. Ooh, good intercept by Yossi. That's the beauty of it. In a video game, they can just go all out and not have to worry about injuries or anything. Ooh, that was a quick shot. Ooh, it slid through my 5-hole. Oh. Minnesota really getting it going. Coyle. I just couldn't get around Jones. Almost did. Smith going through a guy, and he does. Ooh, shot on, stopped. And he'll hang on with 4:58 left. Feels like there's a lot of face-offs so far here in the first period. I don't know if there's anything else I could really talk about. I know the Avs are going to have an outdoor game, I think coming up here in February. Coors Field against the Red Wings. I'm really excited to watch that. I wish I could be going to that. But sadly, I don't have a way of traveling that far, nor the money to travel that far. It's not even that far. Ow. Ellis gets crushed. James Neal throws it on net. Good save by Dubnyk. And Pavelski behind the net. Pass in front. Oh, just couldn't get the shot off. Forsberg finds the puck. Pass to the point. Back to Forsberg. Shot tipped. Oh, it went on top of the net. And we still got the pressure and the control. Shot gets blocked. James Neal, another shot. Just tips wide. Back to the point again. Slapper by Weber. And stopped and finally moved out by Minnesota. Parise getting checked in the corner. Pinned against the boards. Got it up to Niederreiter, but he lost the puck. And Pavelski in. With a move and a shot, and Dubnyk will glove and cover. 11-3, we're out shooting them here in the first with 8.6 seconds left in the first. Minnesota wins the draw. See if they can get one more shot on before the period end. Nope, tried the pass, and that was almost a turnover there right at the end. So a perfect period for me. A very easy period with only the 3 shots against. Gonna need more shots to get that saves marker. And more opportunities to pass to get team play up. But man, we've really dominated that period on time on attack and everything. Minnesota with the slight edge in face-offs. We are really good at home too. We're like 12-9 on the road, but I think we only had 3 regulation losses at home. So that's very good. You want to be good at home. Niederreiter pinned to the boards by Pavelski. Fight for it at those boards, and we come out with it. Pavelski's got a man in front. Elects not to pass. Pass to the point. Yossi gets it knocked away just before he shot it. Seth Jones passes it up to Roman Yossi. Almost forgot his name for a second. Minnesota in again. Pass at the post. Hate it when they try that, and I'm always scared it's going to go off my pad and in. James Neal in. Ooh, pass across, and a good save. I think Neal would have been better off shooting it there. Yossi, slapper tipped on. Great save by Dubnyk. He's standing tall so far. And he is a very tall goalie. Tied up, and Minnesota won the draw. Zucker will move up into the end. To the point. Other point man. Slapper. Blocker save. Glad that wasn't tipped. Vanek's shot is blocked. And taken away by Smith. Good between the legs pass to Santorelli. Wilson back to Santorelli. Shot on stopped. Pretty easy save, but didn't control the rebound too well. Dumped in. I should have went after that one. Ryan Ellis and Shea Weber. Big Shea Weber knocks the net off the moorings. So we'll get a face-off in our zone. Minnesota wins another draw. Scandella back to his other point man. Back, somehow got that shot off. I was sliding. I shouldn't have been. Minnesota with the pressure here. Got the save there. Ooh, pushed it by my own D-man. That could have been really bad. Ekholm. Oh, that was almost turned over. But so far, so good. Aberg with it. Pass in front. Score! Who's 19? Lupo. Joffrey Lupo. I don't know why I'm saying names oddly tonight. 11:51 left in the second. We increase our lead to 2. Nobody covering him in that slot. See, if we get opportunities like that and we can actually score on them, then I don't have to worry about the goaltender's reaction speed. My worry is if we face a really good goalie. It's in the mid to high 90s or even lower 90s overall. That we'll just get completely shut down. But I don't know. That puck will slide all the way down, just enough for icing. I don't know how many shots I've had against me, but it's not very many so far. Almost halfway through this game. Gotta stay alert, though. They might start pushing since we got a 2-goal lead. Good check, but he'll retrieve it. Shot gets blocked. It's so nice. I got, like, just pure practice down in the AHL level. It was pretty rough with the defense. But this Nashville defense is so good. Makes it so easy sometimes. Oh, it just misses everybody. Oh, come on. Puck pickups, man. Fight for it behind the net. Finally kicked the corner. Seth Jones turned it over. Got across for that. Why? Somebody had been on my left. I could have passed that. I really wanted to, but I had to hold it. Minnesota won another draw. Ryan Suter's shot got blocked. There goes Wilson. Shot up high. Gloved by Dubnyk. I really miss the old, I think it was like NHL 14 last had it. There was just a bunch of stuff that's been stripped out since we've gotten this next-gen version of NHL, and hopefully they slowly build it back. Hopefully they pick it up a little faster, hopefully. But I could see like who retired after each year. Because now we're starting, this is my 5th season. Oh, how did that not go in? Wow, what chances. But next year will be my 6th year. I want to know what big names have retired. Because eventually, if I stick with this long enough, there's going to be like nobody I know left. Nobody I know that plays still. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm going to know some Colorado Avalanche players for a long time, like Nathan McKinnon. He's going to be around for a while. Glove save. I can finally pass the puck, except he's going to play around with it in front of our net. Okay. Craig Smith just gets bumped off as he's trying to take on 3 Minnesota players. Niederreiter's got some room here. Oh, off my pad and off the post. I'm a little shaky on those one-on-one opportunities. Shot. Ooh, tipped on. Okay. I was really worried he was going to drive the net, and I slid away from the post. That could have been really bad. Working in. Another glove save by Dubnyk. And he'll hang on yet again. 2-0 lead with 1:13 left. At very least, I want to get out of this second period with the 2-goal lead. We'll see if Mikko Koivu has anything to do with that. He's got to be getting up there in age, and he gets crushed. Pass across. Lupul took that away. Aberg, one more chance to end the period. Tried the pass in front. Tried again. Lupul got a great shot on in the fight for it beside the net. Nobody could scoop it in. 2 periods down, 2-0 lead.
You decide what these shot totals tell you.
So far it's been pretty good, but man, my defense is making it easy for me. 11 shots now, so they had 8 in that period. And we have 22. So doubling up on them on the shots. And almost nearly doubling up on the time on attack. Minnesota has a slight edge in faceoffs again. Feels like it's been more. I think I said that last episode too. Like, seems like the other team keeps winning all the faceoffs. But really, it's pretty even. We won that one. Joe Pavelski's pretty good in the draw, I think.
This scrum will end soon. Looking to Niederreiter. Moving at the ground line.
And here comes Minnesota looking for their first goal. Granlund. Oh, I hate the goalie covers. But I gotta try. I hate it when it just slowly slides to my net, too. Luckily, my defense has been clearing it. Oh, just couldn't get it fully around Spurgeon. Niederreiter. And again, past the point, he left the puck, and Forsberg gets it, and he's off to the races. Ah, just couldn't get back around him. Granlund sends it in. I couldn't get to it. Dangerous pass. I don't know how the Wild didn't get that puck. Pavelski into the corner. Pass back to Forsberg. Down to Pavelski again. In front. Shot stopped. Sent around. Granlund in alone as they're taking a line change. He'll send it in behind the net. Seth Jones has to fight the net for the puck. Come on, guys. Clean breakouts. Santorelli. He's having himself a pretty darn good year, too. Lost the puck there. Coyle. Will dump it in. Minnesota to a first, but good defense by Ryan Ellis. Took that away.
The Predators through the neutral zone have it. Nice move to
Smith to Wilson. Stopped. Sent around. Our forechecks in after him. But just unable to get it. Coyle. Looking for options. He'll dump it in around. Back to Coyle. Glove save. I again wanted to pass that to my right, but nobody was there. Stopped all 12 shots against me so far. Face off won by Montreal. Minnesota. I don't know why I was thinking Montreal. Pass just behind Aberg. He had to retrieve it and send it in as he got crushed. In front. Oh. Decisions took a huge hit on that. It's a good opportunity. Koivu. In. We'll dump it in. Aberg. No turnovers. That's all I want. Lupel. Has a goal. He got it back. Looking for options. Aberg in front. Shot. Score. I think that was Sissons. Just went through Dubnyk. He got most of it, but not all of it.
You want to score goals, you've got to get to this area.
He was right there. He was right on top of the shooter before that puck even got there. But it just went through him. We got a 3-goal lead. And we should be able to at least get this win. This has been a really good game. Just overall in general. Oh, save off the side of the net. That was dangerous. I was trying to hug the post before the shot came, but did not want to. Shot. Oh. Don't know if that was an attempted whack out of the midair or what.
Nice move to shake on through.
Hodgson gets around his man. Got a guy in front. Oh, the pass just misses. That was a huge hit back there. Oh, off the post. This Minnesota team has not played very well here. Lang. Pass back to the point. Neal intercepted it. Neal gets it back and we'll have to dump it in.
his crease with the big goal stick.
I don't know if I'm going to hit my team play for this game if I don't get any more passing opportunities. It's funny, I got more passing opportunities at the AHL level than the NHL level. I don't know why.
Passing one off now to Neal.
James Neal in, does a nice move, gives it to Forsberg, back to Neal, in front, and Dubnyk will have to cover. 4:32 left here in the third. 3-0 us. Ellis, a heavy slapper, just went wide. Craig Smith gets bumped off the puck. Thomas Vanek will move up with it. And we'll dump it in. I've really got to try to go and get one of those. Pass back to the point, to the other point man. Across, made the save. A little slow getting across for that shot, but got it either way. Dumped in, even though the check completely missed him. Smith in front, shot blocked. And Zucker pass it to Vanek, and he gets tripped. I don't know if I like the trip or not, because he was going to work his way in if he would have gotten all the way around him. Ryan Ellis. It would have been scary if Thomas Vanek would have been one-on-one with me. Here we go. Minnesota's first power play.
Minnesota's quick on the draw. Slid to Parise.
Parise, and they score. They break up the shutout. Playing a little too aggressively there. I was expecting Parise just to go straight in. I was really... That's just like respecting that player. I don't do that too often either, just tunnel vision on the puck carrier. I haven't been doing that very often, and that time I did. I should not have. So Minnesota breaks up that shutout with less than 2 minutes left in the third. Dang. I was hoping to have that for you guys. I wasn't mentioning it. I don't know if anybody really caught on that I wasn't mentioning shutout. Just in hopes of getting it. I panicked a bit when I saw Zach Parise with it. So, that was all on me. Oh, well, that was my first goal allowed in almost 2 games. Because my last game with, I mean, at the NHL level, of course. My last game with Nashville was a 6-0 win against Florida. And then I didn't allow a goal in this game until 2 minutes left in the third. It was a power play goal, too, so they had that power play. Ooh, good intercept. Lupul misses the empty net. Decisions scores. Lupul should totally get an assist on that, but he won't. Just completely crushes the Minnesota defender. And then lets Sessions get the empty net goal. Unassisted. But should have been assisted with that huge hit. Great play all around. That was Sessions' second goal. So I think Sessions and Lupul are on the same line. So that was 3 goals from that line tonight. Some pressure by Minnesota to end the game. I hope I don't have any bad bounces go in. Shot on up. Oh, I thought that was going in. I was about to say off freaking course. My goalie just couldn't handle that completely. I don't think it would have went in. It stopped before, but the big question was going to be who would have gotten to that puck first. Oh, I would have been so mad if that had gone in. Just for the last second goal. I hate those last second goals. I don't know who that was. Like, I think that was Seth Jones.
So the teams have
Kind of missed
left
his
the ice
assignment
and are getting
on that
rested
power
for
play goal
next time.
Minnesota got.
For this time, for Eddie and Ray,
4-1
Mike
win.
Emmerich saying good night.
I probably should have had the shutout. If I had stayed completely focused, I would have had it. But, man, my defense made that just so easy. Kind of too easy. The glove low takes a little hit. I've been, every now and then, like, one of my low sides, glove low, stick low, will take a hit. Mostly, I think, because I didn't have enough shots against, and I allowed a goal or two. I don't know. I didn't have enough low glove shots, and I got beat on that side down low. So overall, a great game, but didn't get that team play. And I'm worried that's going to keep me from staying with the NHL club. Because I think that's why, part of the reason why I got called up, because I hit all my grades. I think in every game I played, just about. Maybe I might have missed 1 or 2 games at most. But 1 goal off of only 16 shots against. We just dominated Minnesota there. Though they did have the power play goal. I don't get to get on the 3 stars, but those 3, I think those 3 are a line. Deservingly so, get the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd stars. So, a great welcome back to Nashville. I don't know, so I hit all my marks for that evaluation period, although it seems like, almost like they're off. Like, the coach, pops up about something like sending me down or calling me up on the 4th game out of 5 or something like that. It seems really off for some reason. I just recently got my my speed up to 86. So I don't really know. That's what I was working on. I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna throw 1 into glove and stick and sprints for now. Need work on just about everything anyways. That's my progress, -4 XP on glove low, so went backwards a bit there, and sadly. But almost got that up to 85. Need to try to get that. It might go up with that last training I just put in. I do want to get my rebound control up higher. But it's been pretty good lately. My speed I need to work on. I will play next game too. Sweet. Really feel like Nashville this season doesn't really have a #1 goalie. It's just kind of whoever plays well. Did go up to 90% save percentage. And I guess I had that good start, and that earned me another start. So, I played every game with Milwaukee. When I came back, when I got sent down, I had to simulate a few games. One game that actually simulated that my goalie started in. I don't know why that happened. But then after that, I played every game with them until I got called back up. So, I think at one point, I think my last game might have been my 7th in a row. I counted 7 in a row at one point. So if it was 7th in a row, then Minnesota, it's 8 in a row starts for me. Winnipeg will be 9 in a row. So really piling up the games now. What month are we in? We're in January. Hopefully have it in mid-January next episode. I don't know. Like right now with me going up and down, if I get sent down again, then I'll have an episode like maybe soon after that, or like my first game getting sent down, depending on when it is. If I get sent down, that is not at all a part of my goal. I want to stay with the NHL club the rest of the season. But we'll see. It also depends on how many games I play. So if I play a lot, then it'll probably be like early February, mid-February. If I get benched a few here and there, then maybe late February. It should come in February sometime. Now, let me look at that one more time. Do we have any division opponents? I saw St. Louis down here, 22nd. Minnesota the 8th. Chicago the 5th. That I'll mark down. That would be a good one. Edmonton, that could be a really good one. The 27-9-7 Edmonton Oilers. Also, I don't know if I'll be starting games, so that is definitely one marked on my calendar that I would love to record for you guys. Also, LA here, but that's so soon. I don't think that'll be recorded. So we'll see, but Edmonton I would love to play and record for you guys. So, because they're tops in the West right now. Look at the standings. Joe Pavelski now leading us in points. It's going to switch a lot, probably. St. Louis is only 4 points behind us, but we do have 2 games in hand. We're playing so well. And yeah, let's go over to the Western Conference. And we want to catch the Minnesota or Edmonton Oilers. I don't know why I'm thinking Minnesota. Just all over the place with my thoughts tonight. They do have a game in hand, and they're 2 points ahead, so they could be up to 4 points ahead of us. That would be a little tough. They have a lot of overtime losses. Man, we have so many more regulation plus overtime wins, though. Jeez. Wow, they must go to a lot of shootouts. Shocking. You know, we've only had 1 shootout win, or loss, apparently. Or win? Or, yeah, win. That's what I'm thinking. Oh well. Edmonton would be a great team to face. I do want to just check how close I was to not being 90%. 1 or 2 shots against. Or, yeah, shots against. And I wouldn't have 90%. So, here's where I hit 90%. Let's hope I get another good game next game. And then just keep improving that save percentage. Here we go. All I know is it really has helped with my goalie being 87 overall and having such good defense on this team. So anybody who's having trouble, just try to stick with it until your goalie gets like right around this overall or even higher, and get on a good team with good defense and some scoring, because Columbus looked pretty good on their lines, but I don't know what was wrong. They always played badly defensively sometimes, and then there was no goal support a lot of the time. So I don't know what was up there. Sometimes you just got to change up teams, and that's all I can leave for tips right now. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I can stick with the NHL club the rest of the season. And if you did enjoy this, please leave a like. And if you have anything to tell me or any questions or tips to leave me, leave them in the comments below, as I check them quite often. And I'm Avalanche Fan 133, and I will talk to you guys later. Overall wise, he's the best up there, and I think deservingly he's the best up there. He can do everything. He's won the cup multiple times. Is it twice or more? I don't even remember anymore. I'm taking Jonathan Toews, even though I'm pretty much a Blackhawk hater at this point. Back to the point. Oh, one-timer by Chara, somehow stopped by Fleury. Oh, McKinnon with a chance. Just gets stopped, and he steals it. Through down low, across, what a save! Wow!